I'm looking forward to Karate Kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're starting with Karate Kid.
yeah,
Okay.
starting with Karate
Love
Kid.
Jackie Chan's work. Grew up watching a lot of Chinese kung fu movies, so it always has a really soft spot in my heart. And I think like the theme of perseverance, discipline, I really resonate to that because I grew up watching a lot of those films. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And then like, what do you say? So I think it's an amalgamation of Karate Kid and then Cobra Kai. Is what I hear.
definitely.
I haven't watched Cobra Kai.
Neither have I.
Yeah, but I did grow up watching Jaden Smith's Karate Kid.
Yeah.
That was like our generation because we didn't watch the old Karate Kid because it was pretty back then. But yeah, we grew up watching Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. I want to see how that plays out now.
Well, that's even what I was thinking. I'm like, are they going to bring Jaden Smith back? I'm pretty sure they're just going to forget about the character. There'll be like a throwaway line.
There might be like a
Like a cameo.
cameo or something.
Maybe, but is he going to? I don't know if you saw. I don't know what. It might have been the Grammys, but he wore the house on his head.
Oh yeah,
He's starving for attention. I'm like, oh my god, boy!
Yeah.
Don't you want to be left alone?
Yeah.
Don't you not want more attention?
I mean, like,
Anyway,
when
we're not talking about James.
yeah, we're already talking about Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
But when I watched the trailer, I was like, okay, so they are trying to combine a lot of different storylines. So they're going to bring the mentor from the Karate Kid with Jaden Smith, and they are bringing back Daniel LaRusso
Yes.
Yeah,
with Ralph Macchio.
Yeah.
So.
I think it'll be interesting.
And then the new Karate Kid is played by Ben Wang.
Yes.
And I think that he's very athletic and apparently
Yeah.
he trains in Kung Fu as
Yes,
well. So
yeah.
that's one thing that we can expect from this movie. A lot of beautiful Kung Fu
Well, that's what I was
scenes.
trying to think. I haven't watched a good kung fu film in a long time.
That is true. Me too.
'Cause
I
I
really
even-
hope it lives up.
Because that early 2000s era, even 90s, that's like kung fu
So
films are the
good,
biggest
my
thing.
goodness, yes.
'Cause especially when you think about Jackie Chan, he was like in every movie. Even
Yeah.
if it was bad, at least you know his action would be good.
Yes.
He'd be jumping off something or fighting somebody,
Yeah.
spinning a bucket on his head or doing something stupid where you're
That's
like,
true.
he'd
That
just be
is
like,
true.
why are you doing this?
And I'm not sure if you explore his Hong Kong movie career as well. So he's made like more than 200 movies in Hong Kong before he
God.
broke into the Hollywood.
I've seen
with
some of
Rush
his
Hours.
early stuff, like
Yeah.
very early stuff. I watched some of that because they'd have the same people in it.
Yeah,
And it was
I know,
funny.
I know.
It literally looked like they filmed a film. It's like, oh, we've got the next one in. Let's go again.
It's the same person. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, if he's the dad,
Yeah.
he's still gonna be the dad
he's
for
a
the
villain.
next movie.
He's a villain in the next one,
Yes.
but you're going to be the brother now.
Yeah,
And it's like,
yeah,
it's
it's-
like, I'm like, they're literally just
Yeah.
like, someone just got a camera and it's like, oh shit, let's go.
It's true. That is true.
But you know, like when I watched the older movies with Jackie Chan,
Yeah.
I was like, man, like I can't believe that he made these movies with minimal protection and safety and things like that. As
He
well.
broke a lot of bones apparently.
Well, that's what I mean. Even in like when he was in Hollywood, though, he was still doing a lot of those
Yes.
stunts, like just by himself, that were like crazy. The one I remember was it like he ties the rope around himself
Yes.
and like twirls down the
Yeah,
side of the
yeah,
building,
yeah.
and I'm like,
Never do that.
yeah.
And but one of the things that I don't like about the American adaptation of Jackie Chan movies is they have too many cuts. Like, if you pay attention to his
Well,
old
that's-
movies,
that's
just get
very-
all the action.
That's very Hollywood kind of
Yeah.
Yes.
action.
Doesn't need to though.
Yeah, they just
That's
want to
why-
focus on the details. Like, you know, if
Yeah.
he's punching, they want to focus on the punch. But with
And it takes away from the action a
Exactly,
lot.
because like usually old Chinese kung fu movies, one take, the camera just panning with the
Just
actor.
following along. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Yes, that's like the best way to showcase action, in my opinion.
But we ain't got time for that.
Yeah, apparently.
Or the budget.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's usually what. Well, I don't even know if it's a budget. I think it's more time because, like, you got to get the choreography right.
Yes,
so it might take a
exactly.
few takes and a lot of work to get it done. Because that's what when you notice it in the film when it's like usually limited takes and it's very close up and following the action. It feels just like, oh, this is great. Like we think of. I don't know if you've ever watched The Old Boy.
Yeah.
The one in the corridor. That corridor scene's insane. That's like one of the
Yeah.
one of the better scenes. But like you said, I think Hollywood, they just like, oh, we've got enough cuts. We'll just...
Yeah. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
No, but that fight scene in the corridor, man, this is one of the best one take I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I heard so many raves about it before I watched the movie as well. But when I watched it, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's actually going on longer than I thought.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, oh, it's still going. Okay.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of one of the interviews that Jackie Chan did. So in one of his earlier movies, he did this one action where he spin the fan.
Throw the fan and coming back for one shot. More than 120 tick.
And then, people asking him, oh, how did you train it so well? And he was like, no, I'm not very good at it. It took me 270 takes to get it done. To just get one action right.
Yeah.
You can imagine all the other choreography that he had to do for the movie as well. And he said, if you want to get something right, you just keep doing it again.
Well, that's kind of like the mantra for like kung fu stuff.
Yes,
you kind of like
exactly.
keep doing
That's
an
true.
action over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Like taking the jacket off,
Yeah.
putting on.
Oh, yeah, okay. I like that. Yeah. And wax on, wax off.
on,
Yes.
wax off.
I mean, this movie
He's
is.
like, no, that wasn't. I just wanted a clean car, mate.
Oh, that's so funny. So what do you guys expect from this new Karate Kid?
I feel like it's basically playing into the old Karate Kid movie, where Jaden Smith moves from the United States to China, and like it's a different world there. Have to get used to it. So they're bringing this kid from China to the US to give him like the immigrant experience, I guess. So I think
fish out of water
yeah,
experience.
exactly, fish out of water experience. So just want to see how they play it out and if they address like a few of those like issues or like social, just like just like
Racism?
growing pains. Yeah,
Already.
Well, like that's like
just
it'd be-
life different. Yeah,
it's
just-
usually that's the story. It's like the young kid that gets bullied and is underappreciated, and he comes and he finds a karate teacher. And it's like, oh, I've got to train up to find myself better. Then the villain's the other guy at the end,
Yes.
like the guy that was bullying me the whole time. But that's what I mean. There's a lot there to be used, so it'd be
Yes.
interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah. And I'm most looking forward to the fight scene with Jackie Chan and Daniel.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
In
It'd
the
be
trailer,
fun.
they were fighting back to back.
Yeah.
I was
And,
like,
and it's funny to think that Daniel's the older Karate Kid, really, because Jackie Chan came into it later. So he's technically meant to be the proper Karate Kid.
Let's see. Well, I will be very surprised.
I'm just surprised they made a film. That's why I'm like, oh, they made a film out of it. Kind of nice surprise.
Yeah, but I'm just hoping that Jackie Chan doesn't hurt himself.
I'm sure he did nothing
Yeah,
that he couldn't
probably
like
not, yes,
handle.
yeah.
But
Yeah. That is the end of the episode. Let us know what you think about the conversation in the comment section below and smash that like button.
Ring the bell and subscribe as well, and you better be back next time.
And we will see you in the next episode.